Hi, hello. Okay, welcome to my YouTube. So it's been a long while since I film myself with any videos. As today, actually, I bought something new that I would like to share with everybody. So as you may know, if you are in the look for the laptop, especially an AMD Ryzen laptop, recently it has been sold out everywhere. Those reasonably specs with dedicated graphic card, this and that. It's virtually impossible to get one. So I'm the same, nothing special. So I've been looking for one since like late June all the way to now. So I've been looking at Asus. I think all the available models are all sold out. Then I look forward to Lenovo, which is the same. And as well as finally I have gotten myself to one of the last units that's available, ready to ship immediately. So without further ado, actually I just got this delivered to me, which is from a local Singapore boutique brand, Aftershocks, which is very famous, very popular among gamers especially. So unfortunately, they no longer have any other 15-inch available. So as you see from the box itself, this is a 17-inch laptop, which is a little bit big for as a portable mobile laptop. But nonetheless, it's still lighter than some of the laptops that I had previously owned before. So this is powered by the Ryzen 7 4008H with a dedicated graphic cards GTX 2060 with the Max Performance Edition, 16 GB of RAM, 512 gigabytes of SSD, 17-inch screen that has supposed to have a very accurate colors or very beautiful range of available colors as well. So this is how it looks like. So let's take a look on what's inside. So I'm actually very impressed by the delivery service because I basically placed my order right before the processing closed. So this is actually one of the ready to ship unit, meaning that they already set up, tested everything, ready to go. So if you go under this, there's basically nothing much you can customize because there's already built anyway. You pick and process everything before 4 p.m. of the day that it can be delivered on the same day itself. So I paid it on 4 exactly, and I got it delivered to my house in Singapore in 3 hours time, which is 7 p.m. So I'm really impressed with how fast it can reach out to if you're in the look for one laptop and urgent. I think this is something that you can look for. So very simple. Nothing's included beside this box. This is what's being delivered. That's all. So because this is bought online, all receipt, invoices, everything are all electronic. No physical copy was given to me. So the inside the box, straightforward. You see, I think this is the accessories, the power bricks and stuff, as well as the laptop itself. That's all, very simple. So not a very big box, just barely include this, the laptop itself, main unit itself, then with the accessory box. So let's throw away all this stuff first. Okay, the laptop itself is actually covered in the back. Very subtle the design. This is 17-inch laptop, so it's actually considered big as a laptop itself, and it weighs actually 2.5 kilogram. Slightly heavier than the 15-inch brother, which is also called as APEX 15R Lite. So this is the APEX 17R Lite. So both units actually can be configured to similar specs as well. So let's see what's here. Okay, as expected, you have the power brick, the cable. That's it. Not even a booklet. Very down very bare minimum. So okay, laptop itself, brand new unit. So everything is covered in the plastic shield. So you can, before you use, you probably have to take it off. 17-inch laptop, which is nice as a size. So you have a full-size keyboard that's you have a 10-digit numpad. The touchpad itself is slightly towards skewed towards the left side because of the numpad itself. So this is how it looks like. The screen is a very nice position. You have a very thin bezel at the side, both sides, but you have a chin on the bottom and also on the forehead on the top. So slightly better than the 15R is that there's actually a small webcam that is located on the top rather than at the bottom. The 15R model actually is the webcam is at the bottom, which a lot of people actually refers to as a nose cam. So it's a bit not so convenient. So if you look at the back itself, it has a very big vent. So you have all these vents for the air that goes in itself, so cool down the whole machine itself. There's a lot of screw. You probably, if you need to change something inside, you have to unscrew all this thing. And at the back itself, one thing that is actually nicely thought of is actually at the back, you have two air vent, two mini display port, HDMI port, as well as a Type-C USB port and the power port itself. So this is all at the back itself. So imagine that all these important cables that you probably use, the display, power, everything can be here. Does not actually obstruct with anything on the right or left. So on the right side itself, where you put your hand, the mouse is stored, we have two USB 3, as well as a full-size SD card slot. So there's also another air vent here. On the other side, on the left side, you have the separated audio jack. You have the microphone as well as the headphone separated, which is convenient for, especially for lots of earphone and microphone separately. Then you have another USB port, the USB port, as well as the Ethernet port as well. Then you have another air vent as well as the lock, in the lock. So it's very simple, no frills laptop itself. So let's take a look. I'm going to power it up. Not sure if there's any battery juice left. Yep, okay. Now that I have actually completed the initial setup where you key in your username, this and that, connect to the Wi-Fi, this and that. This is how the laptop looks like. So imagine that this is a 17-inch laptop, okay? You have a very nice screen ratio to body. So like what I mentioned earlier, you have a very thin bezel at the side. Then you have a slight edge on the top and bottom. So overall, the screen can be very bright to me. Then the keyboard itself actually can be actually fully customized as well. You get the RGB colors. I'm not very sure whether you can see it from the cameras, but this is how it goes. You can change the color. It's actually set to RGB colorful mode now. So everything's including the processor speeds, graphic card speeds, as well as the colors of the keyboards, the display condition can be set in the software called the command center. This is what it is, how it looks like on the screen itself. I believe on the YouTube itself, actually you can find lots of similars because this is actually the ODMs. It's made by ODMs from China. So Aftershock has actually gotten these rebranded for the as this APEX R series. So you may also found similar laptop with a name from Dongfang, for example, or in China it may be called as Mac Revo as well, Xiaolong P series. Then in some I think Europe country is actually electronics RP series. Then it could be called something as well. There's a lot of brand that's actually having similar. So this is a 17-inch version that is actually 2.5 kilogram as weight. So to give you a actually comparison perspective, this is an older laptop of mine, also gaming laptop, but this is at least as 3-4 years ago. So this is a 15-inch Dell Inspiron 7000 series. This is how it looks like. Okay, if you look side by side, they actually are quite similar in size physically. So that's why this new laptop is actually very interesting. Very interesting that it has a bigger screen. Overall screen area is bigger, but the physical size actually is about the same, and it's actually lighter. This is 2.5. This is actually 2.65 if I remember correctly. So this is powered by an older Intel Core i7 processor. If I remember correctly, it's a 6th generation i7 plus a GTX 950M, which is very, very old compared to this. So this is the latest Ryzen 7 4008H with the GTX2060 Max Performance Edition. So if you compare side by side, I think they looks very interesting. And to make it worse, this O1 doesn't even have an illuminated keypads, everything. So this is going to be retired very soon. So I hope my productivity can be a lot faster with these new laptops because coping with all these higher resolution photo and video file has been a very heavy task for my laptops, not just this one, but the other laptops as well. So that's why to make everything faster and a smoother workflow, I decided it's time to upgrade after so many years. So hopefully this will last me for some time. I will try to do a little bit of benchmark here and there when I got the times. And also recently I just got to know that my friends also gotten the 15-inch version of this laptop. So maybe I may be able to actually borrow and try, compare side by side, how does it perform between the 15R and also the 17R, because both laptop essentially is having the same CPU, GPU, as well as the amount of RAM. Everything is the same except the screen. So thank you very much for watching. So let me know if there's anything specific you want to know. I'll try to help you as much as possible. Okay, give me some comments and encouragement that I hope to do better next time. Thank you very much.